how I grew up was with a supporting, loving mother, but I was always kind of fleeing violence, and it was a part of my community, drugs and violence. And that was a part of my life until the age of 15 when I was incarcerated, and I got my first experience being around like safe adults and learning about life from adults that were productive and went to college. Unfortunately, somebody lost their life in the burglary. I showed up to the burglary after the harm had been committed, but I failed to call 911. And that's where my responsibility lied and how I was sentenced to life in prison. But in that situation, I was also convicted of a murder I didn't commit. So that's what I was sentenced for, first degree murder. There was no distinction that I was 15 years old. There was no distinction that I didn't harm anybody. All my paperwork said was first degree murder, you're sentenced to life in prison, and deal with it. In 2018, I got this, and this was like the happiest I ever was in my life. And this is from Moonbeam, Jerry Brown. A lot of you guys know Moonbeam. Because I was in prison, unfortunately, for a crime I didn't commit and sentenced to life. So Moonbeam, Jerry Brown, he commuted my sentence from 25 years to life to 15 years to life and allowed me to go to the parole board. For Jerry Brown to commute my sentence, that was nearly 15 years in, was huge. And that's why this is my favorite piece of paper, because it inspired me then and allowed me to dream of one day going to college. We have like a like-mindedness, so we're educationally driven, we want our degrees, we want to succeed. To be in that environment is healthy because peer pressure is huge and who you hang around with is huge. So the fact that my community could be Wesley House is there's no amount of value I could put on it. So the mentorship program is huge that Wesley offers, because now I have guidance from somebody that academically is successful, career-wise is successful. They've walked the path that I want to walk. So to have Neil Fisher as my mentor is huge, and Wesley provided that, and I'm able to have regularly scheduled meetings with him as I continue to work towards my goal. And my goal with him is to show businesses how I can be valuable to them with the skills that I have, whether it be writing or creativity or even my passion to just be successful. We actually should be really proud to be a part of Wesley House, because for one, we're incredible, we're superheroes, we're Wesley, like it's a part of us. That's what I would like, what I hope is that we all understand the community of us being a part of Wesley and how important we are and how inspirational we are to our family members who haven't been to college, and then other students on campus who meet us and don't know that we have a low-income background, or maybe our first generation, or maybe even system impacted like me. So getting to share that with our fellow students speaks a lot to our own characters. So I think every single person who lives here at Wesley House is a superhero. So I hope that community grows, builds, exists, and we all can thrive in that.